Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes. So if you are just joining for the first time, like, share and subscribe. I'm here to share my story of how I got to the UK from Nigeria, and it took me almost 2 years to get here. Now to the main gist. Yes. In 2021, my friend called me. She was like, there's update to there's opportunities in the UK. And I was not ready to leave Nigeria at that time. I was like, me? What? Me? And she was able to convince me, here I am. And I'm glad I listened. So I started my process in April. I got verified and I did my CBT in July. We thank God for that one. Now to the interesting parts. I can't believe I can laugh about it now. I wrote IELTS 5 times. 5 good times. Yes. So the first one was in September. Even though I had it 2 tours at them, but it did not work for me, sadly. And the day I got my results, after I finished crying, I was like, okay, let's book another one. So let's go with it. I wrote it in October and result came, I failed. My only compensation was, my birthday was in October and it took 2 weeks for the results to come out. And I was glad that I went out on my birthday. I dressed, I made sure I looked fine. I took 5 pictures. To the third one, for some reason I was sick, so I could not write the third one in December. That's when I booked it. And I wrote it January. I failed again. Now, during those periods, I was going to church, Sunday service goer, and I'll go to church and all of that. So I was coming from work, that I did Saturday's night, and I went straight to church. When I went there, so I was wearing the face masks actually. So the pastor said, there's somebody here that was expecting God for an overseas trip, that the Lord is telling you to be more patient. I say, hey, it's like, did I just hear you right? God, is it me, your daughter? Or now I don't even know when I said cry. No. After service, when I went home, when you cry, that you cannot even hear the sound of your tears. That was the highest I cried. I even had a headache. So I'm not going to give a full details of the fourth one. I read the fourth one, I failed again, and my friend kept on encouraging me. So I was in a lot of group chat, nurses group chat, UK pathway, get information. So there's one, for some reason, that caught my eyes. I don't know, God actually directed me there, and she was organizing hired classes, like a group one. And when I used to see her comment, she seems really nice, so I was like, God help me. So I spoke to her that, please, can you help me? I need a one-on-one tutor. She was like, okay, just register and you meet in class. And I was really persistent. I was like, no, I need you one-to-one class and I'm going to pay. Immediately, she just sent me my first class. I said, boss, it's like, I just showed you my last result. Complain because I needed her ASAP. Like, I see the odds. So, and I sent to her. Then she now said, officially your class will start the next day. And I was like, what's of money now? She's like, everything's not about money. I was even surprised. I was like, God really sent you to me. Oh, God bless you. So later on, of course, I paid her, and after 3 weeks, I told her that this class is getting longer, I'm tired. She's like, I'm not ready. Yeah. So after I wrote the 5th one, I didn't tell her because I don't know. I don't know. And during that period, I was praying. I was like, God, I need you. So for some reason, 3 days before my results came out, God spoke to me, and that was the very first time I'll hear from God. And he said, I have done it. I was like, okay. I didn't know what to expect, but I still continue to trust God. So I was at work and the result came out and I passed. I think I cannot really explain that moment, but I was really happy. I was dancing, I was really filled with joy. I had to call my friend in the UK. I had to call my friends, everyone that knew about this low key, because I didn't tell people. And they were all happy for me. And I'm literally grateful from the first hire to the fifth one. Like, God provided money. I say, this God is too much. I'm really grateful to God. So afterwards, the next thing was job search. Shebi, it took me 6 months to get a job. Over 500 applications to the NHS. God usually speaks to me through dreams, and I'll be dreaming of me in secondary school in physics class doing pendulum practical. I was thinking that is a throwback. Maybe I miss school. I never knew it was a bad dream. That's why it's good to be spiritual conscious. So I usually follow Hallelujah Challenge. So it was November time. Embassy, that was in 2022. He said, there's somebody here, I'm not sure this is exact words, there's somebody here that used to dream that you're in secondary school uniform, like in your past life, that you miss stagnation. I started crying. I'm like, God, you're trying to show me this. I can't stop praying. I dreamt about it. I was still backward. I prayed again until I stopped seeing the dream. God did it. On my way to work, I was going for a night shift, and I got a notification that I have an interview. It was for 10 a.m. the next day. So I had like less than 24 hours to like prepare. Oh my God. And I was literally working alone. So during my free time, and I was just reading what I can, really. Next morning, I went to do my interview. It was one of the best interviews ever. I was very comfortable. I got the job, and here I am in the UK. Yeah, it wasn't easy. And one prayer I always tell God. Then I was like, God, I need a good social network and everything. It's got no good. When I came to the UK, I found a very family-oriented church. It was not in my city. It was in Chatham. I'm in Maidstone. So it's like 20 minutes drive. They're very intentional about their members, and they kept on picking me from my house to the church. Then I'll be getting messages because I upload it on my like social media, and they'll be like, oh, you're a big girl, oh, you're entry taxi, you just arrived. And I'm like, hold up. They have my life, like. I'm really grateful to them. What I'll say is I've learned a lot like during this process. I don't take it for granted. I've learned to be more patient. Before I had 0 patience. If you talk 1, I talk 100. So I've learned to like listen to people more. And there's a lot of gist though. So please stick with me. And I promise it's not going to be a dull moment with me. Yeah, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.